world of Final Fantasy.
Prologue. Awake at last.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Time to wake up.
Huh?
Oh, yawn, yawn, yawn. Good stuff about not noticing a critter sitting on top of your head half the day.
I gotta get to work.
I gotta admit, I've had some mornings where I'm that numb. I just
Am I gonna make
gotta
it?
do my thing.
Boss hates when I'm late. Then again,
all have those
it's
days
not like business has picked up any.
something sitting on top of your head you wouldn't even notice.
Maybe we should
Somehow
start selling
you
sandwiches
should.
along with the coffee.
Oh shit. Is there a... No. I want my up and down. My other stick. Backwards. That ain't happening yet. I just got something sitting on my head for no reason. Alright, let's just get on with it. Let's go over to my coffee shop, which is over here. Let's do the whole town. Yeah, no. Gotta get to the right
Streets
part.
sure are quiet today.
Gotta make sure everybody's got their coffee. Because by God, you gotta have your coffee. Thank you, Chad, for dropping by. Sitting and chilling. I do appreciate it. And you know what? I've been hearing myself a lot lately with a bunch of S's.
Hey, I'm here.
So all this I've been noticing that
How'd she get in if no one's here yet?
a fine
Good
S
morning.
has
I'm
been
real
coming with
sorry.
some of my
I hope
chat.
you haven't been waiting long.
So I'm going to work my best
She
on
needs some water.
Oh, no thanks. A pint. I mean,
not being
a cup of
so...
coffee, please. Oh, and
Oh,
bring the whole jar of sugar. I'm gonna need it.
Right. That's 1 cup of Joe. And I'll get you one of the big jars.
One of the big jars.
Has nobody made the coffee yet? Come on. Get together, guys. I'm sorry, miss. This might take a while.
Hey, no hurry. Time's not an issue.
Here you go.
Ah,
Thank you.
Sure.
when you're a barista and somebody is demanding their caffeine right now, kind of... Don't worry, time is not an issue. You bless that person, thank you. I will give you the best cup of coffee you've had. Because everybody else in the place, I need my coffee, I need it now. And she just turned her coffee into Kool-Aid, man. It's what to do with this iced coffee thing.
There you are!
Like it's coffee
Keep it down, Ray.
with a whole bunch of Kool-Aid and cream.
Hey, don't talk down to me. Listen,
Wow.
last time I checked, little bro, I've been around a few minutes longer than you.
Okay, okay.
So you don't care for the coffee.
Very sorry.
It's usually what I'm at with those.
So, what's up? I'm all ears.
What's
Well, you
that
don't
thing
have
on
to
your
get all
head?
sarcastic. You really are all ears.
What?
Forget it. So, Lon, have you seen anybody this morning?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm looking right at you, aren't I? And there's that customer.
What?
Hi, customer.
Oh, hello.
You didn't even see her? Dude.
No, you can't start the day without caffeine.
But, look, come with
I
me
know
right now.
people that flat out can't. They won't move out of the house until they've had their coffee. Like, nope. I'm not greeting the world until I've had coffee.
There's
I've known
nobody
people
here.
like that.
So, it's a quiet morning. Maybe they just...
I mean no one.
I had a grandfather. My grandfather.
Lon, have you bumped into anyone today besides her?
I saw him drink.
Now that you mention it, I guess not.
And this isn't setting off any alarms?
Other than the
Should it?
extremely
You two really don't remember
rare
a
cup
thing.
of water.
Huh? What was that?
Rare. Very rare.
were you?
Cup of
If you're
just
from around town,
water
then I don't know you.
on a hot day.
Rain manners.
He was coffee.
You two really don't remember a thing.
98
Would you please
degrees
just answer
out.
my question? You
Hey,
can call
Grandpa,
me
what do you want to drink?
Anna
Black coffee.
Crow. Anna Crow will work.
We had a family gathering one time,
Okay, well,
and my
woke up to a
cousin,
ghost town this morning. Maybe you know why? Yes, you're quite alone.
my cousin
But you
was in
always
the
have been. Huh?
fridge
world,
grabbing some
It's always been the two of you.
sodas
A
for the
world without
kids and
time.
everybody.
One that
looked
ended
over-
when it began.
What?
Just out of
That's the weirdest thing
looked
I've
over
heard.
at him and said,
But don't worry.
Hey,
Just because
Grandpa,
the
you
world
want
ended
you want a
doesn't mean
Mountain
that it's
Dew?
going anywhere. You know, I have been checking up on you two. Until now, you were
That
nothing but
death
blank
look
stares.
from
So
across the
imagine
room.
my surprise when Lon took my order. What a morning.
Absolutely hilarious.
Now you're kind of scaring me. So,
Kind
now
of
that you're
family
awake,
thing,
we've got a
straight
story
was
to
just
tell.
like, oh,
Which
girl,
brings us
you
to
know better.
Tama, right here!
Who the hell put this thing on my head?
And my
Yeah,
aunt,
I did
like,
try to
right
mention it
after,
before.
puts a hot cup of
You take it
coffee
from
in
here.
front of Grandpa.
I'll go on ahead and link up a path. You the that! Huh? Hey, you can't just leave. Salutations! The name is
I
Tama,
mean,
and I'm
like,
here to help out.
Almost
Does anyone
never,
have any
but
questions?
rarely I saw him put a
Wait,
cream or
I've got tons of
sugar in it
questions. Why were you
for
sitting
a
on my
different,
head? And how the
just
hell
a
can
different
frogs even
taste, but
talk?
like
That's
almost
seriously the first thing
never.
on your mind.
It was coffee. It was
Now I see why Inna Crow is just
Copy.
about ready to throw in the towel.
We're not allowed to be confused.
Hey, whoa, take it easy there, Lon.
I thought you were upset too.
Let's start the over. I'll make us some of the coffee. Oh, yes, please.
But I already made some coffee before you got here. How can you just roll with this, Rain?
This character
You
thing is
lived much longer.
it's
Now,
an
Lon,
awesome,
you
awesome,
shouldn't start out your
ism.
morning with so much stress.
It's getting to be a
Would you
bit
like
much.
some sugar? 3 cubes for you, right, Lon?
Huh?
I'm good with just one.
No.
Okay, I'll go and put the coffee on.
All
I
the
just said I...
if the that the
You know what? Just give me my dang
They
cup
the-
of coffee.
I'd say the little characters thing is a bit much for me.
Mirage Keepers?
Or
Rain?
That's the correct. The marks on your arms are proof. You were born to work the miracles. Miracles? Our arms can do that?
Dude.
you're born to
How
work the
could you
miracles.
forget? You used to command a whole legion of them.
You're
You
right,
were
yeah,
masters
man.
of them. Powerful living illusions known as mirages.
Oh, good lord.
It's a fact. Even the Pleiad answered to you, and those are the 7 strongest mirages of all. With their power, you could have ruled over all the world. Oh. So, we could have ruled the world? Because, what, we controlled these mirages? Well, that's what I've heard.
From who?
I'm ready
What
to
do you
fall.
mean?
Get out of
And
here.
a crow that told me, of course.
3-digit heat, man. I tell you
Another
what.
reminiscing. I've got to teach you two to use mirages again.
What? How's that?
First off,
People
I'm
think-
going to present you with my very own Prismarium.
People think 3-digit heat is a
What's it
thing.
do?
With this Prismarium, the mirage inside
You can totally do it. It's fine. You can pass that. No problem.
Everything you command. So let's
Yeah,
get
you have
started
what's
right now
called,
with glorious conduct.
Wait. What?
you know, people, it's not the humidity. It's not the heat, it's the humidity. Well, it really is true. You get in a humid place, and you get a wind blows on you, and it's just a hot, humid wind.
Go ahead and
Your
throw
sweat
some
does
advanced
nothing
out there.
as to cool
To
you
take
off.
action,
You're
you
just
need to spend something called action points, also known as APE.
conditioned safety.
You automatically
As opposed
gain a
to
little bit of
being in
APE
a,
each the time your turn comes around
say,
in battle.
5
The
degrees
amount
hotter
of APE
climate
you need depends on
with the
what you're
same
trying to
wind
do. So make for sure
that
you
is
use them
completely
wisely.
dry. Your sweat works. You cool off. You almost cool off too much at some times. That's why you've got like, you really do the desert stuff. You want that really baggy clothes. This big, fat, white baggy clothes. Because like the wind can blow through it, and then when you need it, you can bunch it up and keep the heat on one side or the other. It's really clothing and how you're taking care of yourself in the heat versus the humidity. I used to walk miles a day out in the middle of the desert, man. So yeah, your clothing is very, very important in the desert. Okay, so active battle system, we're on to the classic thing. Switch between characters using the R joystick. Abilities are mapped by the button. Got it? Abilities are assigned to buttons automatically in order to learn them. Customize your shortcuts. Got it? So we're just here to beat this dude's butt until we get a menu. That's really what's going on here.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
No, that's not the way I thought I was doing it. You were supposed to defend against that. Okay. Action points, yep. It's magic. We got it. No problem. I got things to change. But this is our first fight, so I can give the game some, Dude, drinking coffee straight, it can be a bit, a fair touch bitter. You have to have some very mellow beans in order to do it. Like, it's also very acidic for the stomach, so that's another thing. That's why the bases help out when drinking coffee if you need the caffeine. So me, if I straight need the caffeine stuff anymore at work, I'll grab the Gatorade energy things that are going around now. They're 2 cups of coffee, a little tiny Gatorade, man. Give yourself an hour to drink it. You're doing alright. I make sure I take plenty of other fluids with it. I got another glass of water, I've got another thing, but yeah, those have worked pretty well for trying to stay alert. Other useful tips. During battle, press R1 to open a more complete list of commands. Well, I'm sure there's more commands. R1 also fast forwards the battle. Oh, L1 is brings up my thing. Attack ability items. I don't have any. Aha! Haha! So let's just attack. The other game I was pretty interested in, I will say, Chad, was,
well, that ought to do it.
I believe it was called Monster Sanctuary. That was I hit on that in one of my previous videos, but it's like a Metroidvania. It's like a Metroidvania game, but as you come across monsters, it's a Pokemon battle. Like it's Metroidvania, and then to get the battle with the critter, and it's got to be a Pokemon battle. I found that pretty interesting.
To figure it out yet? The two of you were unsurpassed. No, the Mirage stand up to you.
Dude.
Cheers, y'all. Cheers.
Dude, seriously.
It's hard to believe.
I'm sure it is. As far as I can tell, you two have lost everything. All the memories and experience you've ever accumulated.
We lost it all.
Oh.
We're clueless.
Wait. Of course that would have happened when you and this world were spliced out. Huh? So not only did they lose the Mirages they had, they've been stripped of all their memories of the Mirages too? But I guess that explains why all their other memories seem to be largely unaffected.
What?
Listen, let me show you something.
Sorry about that, but you should be able to hear me a bit better.
There, just beyond this
Oh, look at that thing.
another world called Grimoire. That is where you'll find all the Mirages you've lost.
You mean they're all inside this gate?
You got
Correct.
it. Are you ready to conquer them again?
So, if we do manage to find our lost Mirages, does that mean we'll be able to remember the things we forgot?
Well, I don't know about that. After all, you lost your memories. It's not the same thing as forgetting them. But even if you don't remember Grimoire, Grimoire still knows a lot about you. You're certain to find traces and records of your past.
Okay. So, like...
You're saying whether we remember anything about ourselves or not, we can still find clues about our past.
That
and
I
the things
kind
we've
of
done?
get is
Correct.
what this game
And
is.
if you keep on gathering Mirages,
Final Fantasy
I think you might
Pokemon.
even meet your family in due time.
Our family?
Huh? Well, I guess it does make sense that we'd have parents.
Oh yes. So then, you going? You going? Will you journey to Grimoire?
Because I've seen it. I've seen this. I haven't played it, but I've seen a little bit of it. From what I understand, what we're about to walk into is the next bit, which is really, like you say, Final Fantasy Pokemon. There's two stages of what you can be. Do you want to overwrite the save data? Yes, fucking save the game, man. It's not that complicated. Alright. Save complete. Cool. It's like we're walking into two different
Chapter 1.
two different styles of the game.
Land of the Lilican.
Well, I found this was on the 4.
Must be Grimoire.
I'm going to tell you, I found this on the 4, and me and my brother passed it up multiple times, thinking that this was the online game, like online only game. We were mistaken, and I rented from the library a full copy of this, and I was like, oh no, this is something I should get. So now I have it, and this is my 100 sub special. Hoping everybody drops by. I appreciate you dropping by, Chad. I've got a lot of folks and a little while to wait. I was hoping to play till, let's see, I got another hour and a half, maybe. About an hour.
What?
And then I got stuff to do.
You look like such a little dweeb.
You look like such a little dweeb. Isn't she nice?
I know. We look ridiculous.
We. Yeah, we.
I'm sure that's how everybody in
That's
this
right,
world
lady.
must look. Inna Crow just wanted to make sure you had a nice and a handy way of blending in.
Wow, she can do stuff like that?
That is awesomely weird.
Well, this kind of
Awesomely
works out. We
weird.
won't have anybody gawking at our arms.
Way to find the silver lining.
The smaller people are called Lillikins. The taller people are called giants. The twins can switch freely in forms L1 plus O or L1 plus square. Although you're free to strut around in any size, you'll usually start combat in your current form. So it's never a bad idea to have stacks set up for both forms. But we don't have stacks yet. The tips you see in this panel are never out of reach. You can view them again by selecting the tip jar. In fact, you might even notice Anna Cross has slipped a few extra tablets in there. Don't appear in the course of the game. So remember to check out the tip jar every now and then. Okay. So I assume that's the map. Let's look at the tip jar. Action battle. Ah, see? All the stuff that wasn't in the regular game. Shortcuts and abilities. The actions you can take in the battle are called abilities. Yes. Different battle modes. I will check that out later. Perhaps on my own time. So I'm not boring the people watching my stuff. Let's see here. Well, if there's a thingy I can... Oh, L1. It's L1, right? I can do it in regular mode, or I can do it in chibi mode. Oh, and R1 switches which player I am as. Okay. So do I want to be chibi? Let's be chibi. Assuming that's what's...
Oh, hello. I spy another mirage.
That is the call to Choco Chip. What are you waiting for? Go on and imprison the it.
Okay.
Imprison the it. Here we go. I got something in my hand. I don't know what it is. It's a cube. I'm gonna split it open. And it's got a ball in it. Nice. Go ball go. It's got my critter in it. Okay.
So what now?
First,
Quee,
you're
quee.
going to need this.
It looks sort of like a prismarium. What is it?
That's the call to prism. Use it to make the Choco Chips Prismarium. Every time you find a new The Mirage you haven't seen before, it'll be recorded in Anna Crow's special Mirage manual.
Whoa! Does it even have pictures?
You the betcha. And then whenever you add a new Mirage to the manual, you receive one of its prisms. But only the first time, mind you. Okay, first, try the weakening the Choco Chip. Then you use your prism.
What? In order to imprison a mirage, you will need a empty prism. The cube I got. Compatible with that mirage. There's some good news. We'll provide you with the first compatible prism whenever you encounter a new mirage. Yeah, no, I got you. Chuck, chuck, elbow, elbow. So, guys, now, what was your latest video? ECM, by the way. Drop a like on that. Gotta drop a like on that, man. Yeah, excellent stuff. Excellent. Oh, why don't they just fork over the whole lot? Well, because you actually got to play the game. You can see a miniature world inside. Like snow globes. Try not to shake them. So, in short, to recap, you start with an empty prism, imprisoning, imprisoning a mirage, turns it into a prismarium. The prismarium lets you add the mirage to your stacks. Okay, got it. If you press options during battle, okay. Libra ability, you can see even more detailed information. You can switch in between mirages. With the element, here's all the stat elements. Jesus. Not what I meant to do. In the slightest. That happens. It does happen. Let's attack the chocobo once.
There! A prison-tunity! Use the imprison command to claim that mirage for your own. Go on! The select the imprison command. You might have to try different things before certain mirages will let down their guard and to give you a chance to imprison them. Think the outside of the box.
Can't just walk up to a mirage and imprison them. To collect a mirage, you need to knock it into the prismatunity state first. Prismatunity. I guess that's how it. Mirages won't let the guard down forever, so don't miss a prismatunity when it arrives. Wow. Sometimes all you need to do it as a big heavy club. Brute force alone doesn't always work. Yes, get it. I am doing well. I've been trying to do well. Other than getting old. But everybody gets old. Let's imprison. Choco chick. Totally. Look at that. Yep. It's... Poke done.
Now that the Choco Chick is inside the Prisonarium, it's yours to the keep.
All right.
We're all getting old, hang in there, you know. So I went into the store a few days ago. Kid behind the counter. So how can I help you? My response was, well, I'll tell you what I want. You know what I really, really want? I want a ziggy 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 ah. I mean, and blank-faced total kid did not understand what the hell I was even attempting to joke there. Yeah, that made me just like, oh, God, yeah, old. Which is funny because I know plenty of kids around that get that reference still, man. Like, I mean, 20-year-olds that they've come across that get that reference. So, like, walking in the store and it's like, Quee quee. Looks like a really good chocobo to me. And get me a baby chocobo.
Why don't you have a go at stacking that choco chip on your head? Here,
If I feed him right, he'll turn blue and I can walk wherever the hell I want.
Get it? So when I saw you perched on Lon's head back in Ninewood Hills, that's what you call stacking?
Yep, that's the right. While I'm up to here, I get to take it nice and easy.
Is that stacking or slacking?
Okay.
When you create a stack,
stacking or slacking,
HP
right?
Everyone in the stack gets the added together. Like they say,
Cheers, y'all.
strength in the numbers.
Oh, so it's like combining into a super robot.
Better than yet, your magic and other abilities have the potential to change too. It all depends on how your stack is configured.
Huh? Oh, I don't need any action figures when I get to blast out super attacks like a super robot.
Well, just be careful. Stacking doesn't make you invincible. Some of the enemy attacks have the power to unstack you.
In other words, bye-bye super robot, so to speak.
Yowzers. It does sound like bad news.
It's true that we are individually the weaker when we're unstacked. But look on the brighter side. Since we each get our own turn in battle, we can use the extra moves to have one member attack and another to heal. It can be very helpful. Depending on the situation, you might even decide to unstack yourselves by choice. Think carefully and choose the best setup for the job.
You talk about getting old. I got one of the few people. One of the people in my family is one of the few people on the planet getting ready to turn 100-something years old, man. That. I need to do a lot more for the man. Make me think about getting old and doing the best we can. I'm going to get out there one of these days. It'll happen. So stack setup, you can go to my menus. Stack can be up to 3 members high. You're looking at smaller ghosts, so you know, okay, you get the bigger critters later. They have to go on the bottom. Got it. Or
by the way, you two can switch between
you can be the
size
bigger
and
critter and
limited
have the
size.
guys on the
Depending
bottom.
on your
Okay.
size, you can make different stacks. You aren't allowed to put big things on top of the small things when creating a stack. So, to get on top of a mirage, you need to be in Lilican form. The best way to learn is to try it once you've rounded up a few more mirages. You'll pick it up in no time.
We'll pick it up in no time. Man. Her speech is a little annoying. We'll get to it. Items. A gory prism. Can't use it. Abilities. I think we do that after we do the stack up. Aha, see. So she has the chocobo, he has a check, yeah, and in either form they got the chocobo and the okay, no problem. Now abilities. Let's see here. The stack abilities. Shortcut is L plus left stick plus whatever. Okay. Tip jar. Any extra tips that I should be aware of? Should I unstack? Setting up your stack? Creating a prism. Can't just walk up to mirages. Oh, where's my lighter? Can't just walk up to mirages. Prismunity. Well, that was this decisive grumble from my stomach. I might have to think about food here soon. Alright guys, let's go exploring. You gotta say it looks good. What was the game? It was the same director from Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, whatever, and then he went and made a sorry guys. He went and made a game for I think it was exclusively for the iPhone. Looked great, man. I never got to play it, but like it used real diorama photo backgrounds, and then he put the Final Fantasy feel on top of that. What? Oh, man. The studio looked great. I mean, it was one of the great games I wish I could have played, but never got the opportunity to, because it was, you know, on such an exclusive system. Cheers. Panda Express, good game. Let's figure out this box.
But there's nowhere else to go. What are we gonna do?
Never the fear! Look closely. This may appear to be a wall, but it's actually a gimme golem.
Is this
Gimme
a mirage
golem.
too?
Not in the traditional sense of the word, but you'll see these pests all over Grimoire. And unless
gimme
you
golem.
give them what they want, they'll give
Gimme.
you a hard
Gimme,
time
gimme,
and
gimme,
block
gimme.
the way.
So what is it they want?
It really depends on the gimme golem. So the first thing you'll have to do is examine it.
They made a whole bunch of, gosh darn it, I can't think of the studio, but it was one of the directors of one of the Final Fantasy guys that worked on 7, 8, 9, like the head dude. He left, and they did another studio, and then they went and made a whole bunch of dioramas, like real life dioramas, big 3D models and stuff, and then they overlaid the Final Fantasy game on that. It looked just amazing. I can't for the life of me think of the name of it. Was that Fantasia? Something like that. It was a rip-off name too, but it was great looking. Oh, it's on YouTube out there somewhere. I have seen it.
So where do we find that?
That choco chick you just imprisoned ought to be able to track down what we need. But first things the first, you're going to have to unlock the right ability on the choco chick's the Mirage board.
Okay. Some spaces gonna be unlocked using the special conditions. Stroll ability is what I'm looking to unlock. Okay. Mirage boards. Am I going here first? Yes, okay. Stroll. Learn stroll. Fantasian.
Choco Chick's coming
That's
along
it.
for a stroll.
My God, that's a good looking game right there. Wow, that was fast.
Yay! You found it! Now, try examining the gimme golem one more at a time.
No.
Huh? I found something.
Let's see what else he can find before I haul my ass out of here. Yeah, Fantasian, man. That's a great looking game. I understand the storyline is pretty good and all of that, but I haven't gotten a chance to play it. I'm a cat who prefers to play through a game as to watching a person play through a game. Examine. Well, I got the thing to give you. Just relax, buddy. Gimme.
Whoa, it vanished.
That's so cool. I guess the Choco Chick found us just the item we needed.
Yep. With the help of a mirage of the two, there's nothing that you can't accomplish. And mirage boards are for much more than unlocking abilities. You can also use them to change your mirages into new and powerful forms. So be sure to keep on the leveling up and working on your mirage boards. Pretty soon you'll be bouncing and trouncing across Brimmore like a pair of the pros.
Ooh, like a pair of the pros. Let's try to sit right here, guys. Yeah, if you see that Fantasian game, so it was done by a Final Fantasy guy, and it just, the look of it gives it that old school Final Fantasy feel. What this, I mean, you can't duplicate kind of a reality backdrop. I mean, this looks pretty good, but I mean, there's the it totally gives it that real element. It's beautiful. I like it.
Tama, I noticed mirages disappear when we defeat them. Why is that?
Most of the mirages you see in Grimoire don't actually technically belong in this world. And so, when one of you guys gives them the old KO, they can't maintain their presence here anymore. They fizzle that out and go back to their own worlds.
Let's just fizzle out.
Wait.
Well, that's not right.
Now, that's weird. Who was it that told me all this before? It's like right there on the tip of my tongue.
Well, that seems ominous. Three potions. Let's go. Let's go right first. Because there's a chest as opposed to a big ominous black floaty thing. My chocobo ain't finding squat, man. I got a phoenix down. Hey, phoenix down. Alright. Like I really haven't gotten into anything new for a fight. Like that would change what I'm doing. So let's...
Now what's this?
Something nasty.
This is the called a Mercury. Inside you're the likely to find mirages that are, shall we say...
Mirages! Oh man, let's go catch them!
That are mirages that are... You might want to let somebody finish a sentence.
This one's not very cute.
No. Murkrifts. Scary but true, are home to strange, rare, and unusually very dangerous mirages. Thank you, Gazer. I appreciate it. The light has been shown. The light is here. Alright, let's see here. Most Murkrifts are too tough for you to handle when you first find them. If you end up getting whomped.
Mom! Why did you... Now what do we do? I tried to tell you. Inside Murkrifts, you're likely to find mirages that are the strong and
Yeah,
dangerous.
you just flat didn't listen. That's your own dang fault. Come on. Oh, you dead. Let's ram them. 5 points. They got stomped. Let's foxfire. 7 points. And they get stomped. Thud. I mean, that's it. Oh, wow. Whoa.
Oh no. Did you two die already?
What? I died? But that's... no way.
Maybe it's true. That mirage in the Murkriff did kinda...
Well,
Hurt?
I'm still alive.
Yes, that's because someone intervened right at the moment of your demise and made it so the battle never happened.
Wow, you can really do that?
Of course, although Tama's the one who does it. That's the right.
Thank you guys for dropping
I
into
had
my
the
living
power
room
to
and chilling
rewind
with
time
me.
a
I
little,
appreciate it.
And then to whisk you to safety. Although, it cost me a life to do it, so I hope you don't mind if I rest for a little the while afterwards.
A life?
You might not
A
believe
life?
it, but I've actually got multiple lives. Back there, I had to sacrifice one of those lives to turn back time and to save you. You see, this girl with the ribbon that showed up in my dreams, she's the one who taught me how to do it.
That makes zero sense and kind of freaks me out, but Tama, I'm impressed.
Thanks!
I mean, seriously, grab a beer, have whatever you want out of the fridge, grab something to eat, and sit back and chill.
Only the if you lose a fight, like what happened to you in the Murkrift. Oh,
I'll have some pizza
and
later.
I can always recover my lives if you stay here and let me the rest a spell. So, don't forget to give me a breather before I run out of second the chances.
Dude, you got it. Say no more. Rest yourself.
Dude, you
Yes,
got it.
sir.
Thanks, Tama. We really owe you one. Especially Lon, who didn't have the good sense to listen before diving in.
I got one big chore later tonight, and then hopefully I plan on being back and playing the game after that. When the party has fallen, when the party is defeated, Tama will whisk everyone back to safety in Ninewood Hills. No penalty, but you will have to fight your way back to where you were. Oh, so it's constantly gaining ground, is really what it is. I mean, if you save all of your points up till then, for the majority, then it's constantly gaining ground, right? if you're inside the threshold of a powerful mirage, it's game over, and I'm sure they give you the save before that.
Who's that?
A powerful mirage.
If you mean our new guest, she claims to have gotten herself lost. Go say hello.
Go say hello.
She's quite the character.
Okay.
The real question is how she got here from the outside world when it's no easy trip. She must have experience crossing between planes.
Oh. So who are we meeting now? Oh, do I want to be... Let's... Because I can. Oh my goodness. We're going that way. Get used to the controls
she's over
here.
at North Promenade.
This way. Promenade.
Oh, wow.
So the map doesn't turn. Okay.
Is she, what's the word again? Lilican?
Oh. Lilican. Yep. Like... You need to read more books, girl.
Chocobocolina! Oh! Hello, and how are you?
Good. More or less.
You know, what a nice, quiet place.
Oh,
So who are the you?
Oh, you can call me Choco Latte.
Wow.
I seem to have
Okay.
washed up here like a soggy yellow feather in a storm.
Chocolate.
They do have this funny knack for winding up in strange places.
Cool. All right. Care to
Oh,
shop?
come on,
I've
that's
got the
amusing.
good Chocoboco chain.
Chocolate has a habit of picking up all sorts of strange items. Those items can be yours if you're ready to fork over enough Grimoire's currency, Grimoire's currency, which is known as Gil. Okay. Gotcha. Mark's always improving, don't miss out on our new stock. Yeah, gotcha. Well, I only got $100. I can buy a antidote, which I don't have, I think. Would be a good move.
Whoa, slow down. What kind of operation is this?
It's called a shop, dear. You're in luck. I find all kinds of stuff as I bounce from point A to point Q. I'm your Choco
Good
connection.
lord. Easy on the coffee, lady. We can return through the main gate, right? I can't go check out my coffee shop. Nope.
so hey, are you ready to head back to Grimoire?
Well, you're not leaving me much choice, so... Here we go, guys.
Shoulder yourself, Seraphie! I didn't know it was you!
You had it coming. You know, when you awakened, you should have woke me up too. I don't remember raising you to be such a selfish self-poo.
Well, I don't
Oh
remember
my
you
god, it's a Hello Kitty wannabe.
Who's this? Oh hi, I'm just your adorable local wind pixie, aka Seraphie. My hobbies include gossip mongering and let's see.
Just
Oh,
needs
I'm
a
good
little
at hoarding
skull on
things.
top of it. right in between the flower there,
Oddity,
you know.
why do you think I'm here? There's tons of prismariums. More than you can handle, right?
Well, we're still working on it.
Uh-huh. You'll have scads of them before long. You're gonna need a place to unload.
Yeah, they are kind of bulky.
Needs a little skull
Well,
right
who's
there,
got
right,
you
right
covered?
in the
This Pixie,
bow at the
right?
top there. The
Anacrone made me a special prison case that lets me keep all your prismariums safe. Just plonk the ones you don't need in, and yoink the ones you do need out. All plonking and yoinking must be
So
performed
I'll
within the
take
confines
all of your
Royal
critters
Hills, with
that you don't
multiple
need
locations
and I'll
with
put
strong
them into a
connection. Additional
prison
terms, conditions, and
facility.
restrictions may apply.
Okay.
I'm not sure I caught every single word, but I guess I agree.
Oh yeah, this prismarium belongs to one of my tribe. Treat it with the same boundless love and affection you feel for me.
Okay.
Seraphi's kind of a special
They show all the love for the critters here, you know. You just put them in a little prism cell and toss them around like candy. Okay, so she's my storage unit for excess critters. I get it. Oh, there was a great deal I watched on YouTube a little bit back about, you know, the parking lots in the U.S., you know. Pave paradise and put up the parking lot, that kind of thing. Like, legit, you got... It's because of ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous parking laws of, like, you have to have this many spaces, which is way, way, way more spaces than any business needs. But you have to have them because of parking laws. If we're going to do anything for parking like that, put it on the ground. But then you have to have the ventilation. But I mean, god damn it, leave the trees up there at least. It's crazy. Use the default name. So, looks good. Sorry, guys.
Anyway, I think you should be able to manage on your own from here. You mean you're the leading us? Yes, you handle things now. Oh, okay, I will.
It's cool.
You're the boss.
I'll lock this place down tighter than a Marlboro's bottle of mouthwash. That's a Seraphy guarantee.
Oh, well.
Mouthwash, man, that's nasty.
Look, we really need to ask you so many things. No, you'll figure it out. I can't do everything for you now. Everything? But you've barely done anything. Besides, every world has its own rules. Like water dousing fire, and light banishing darkness.
I think that's just called science.
Well, I designed mine to be so completely unbreakable that even I can't undo them.
Undo what?
The rules.
You're bad
Life
at
on
explaining.
undead.
You're saying
Healing the
you can't
undead creatures.
because that violates the rules of the world or something?
Exactly.
That's always
Why
a...
is that? I mean, come on. Just
Why
who do
don't
you
people
think you
get that
are?
one?
Me? Oh, well. I'm God.
She's gone.
Dude.
I guess we can't necessarily rule it out. But
Well-
for somebody calling the cosmic shots, she seems kind of sub-benevolent.
Well, that's Anna Crow for you, so get used to it.
So, she really is God?
Give me a second.
Beats
Fred.
me. Anna Crow is Anna Crow, wouldn't you say?
Pretty the much.
Thanks for clearing it up.
Well, almost getting hit in a Walmart parking lot is not the fault of the car or the parking lot. That's the fault of an idiot behind the wheel. Completely different things. Like, there's no reason to make a ginormous parking lot just because people can't operate a vehicle. If you can't operate a vehicle, that's your own damn fault. You shouldn't have one. We shouldn't hand out licenses like they're candy. Prove to me you can operate this motor vehicle at a proper safe speed and understand what it can do, you know. I've had a car on a track once or twice myself, and I tell you what, man, I don't think you should have a license until you've had a vehicle like you've taken all the tests, you can pass all the tests, and then you get to take a vehicle out on a fucking track, like an actual track, and show me you can turn that vehicle at speed and maintain control. Because even at, 50, 60 miles an hour with a good bank, something can and will go wrong, and you got to be able to atone for that. You got to be able to know where the left is, where the right is, all of that. Took me a while to learn it, but man, once I got it, I went right to the track and was like, hey, I got to learn this. If you're ever in a car with anybody that you feel doesn't have control of the vehicle, then they don't have control of the vehicle. Tell them to stop and let you out. Flat. That gut feeling, man, will, I mean, hey dude, you don't know what you're doing, stop. Or walk from here. This is my stop. But no, the US, man, it's just a paved over splotch, man. We've got to stop doing that with our urban sprawl. And it's just because of ridiculous laws of, like, you have to have an arbitrary amount of parking spaces for this kind of business versus this kind of business, and none of it none of the businesses are ever going to use that many spaces, ever. But we have to have it there. Yes, let's save progress. Yes, let's overwrite the progress. Yes, let's save the progress. Alright, game. Here we go. Ooh, prism case. So she's got him on the head. Yeah, as it was. We shall continue. Gotta go pick up the daughter. Take your daughter to something nice and special, man. Treat her to a ice cream on the way home. Just or a good bubble tea or something. Just give yourself a moment. It's always nice to have, man. Connect with your kid. We'll see you when you return. Let's see here. We got a good stack. Back to the world. Travel. Interesting. Very interesting. Wait, he's hiding behind a bush. Press R1 to toggle the character you control. It doesn't have to be a land for the long haul, or you know, sometimes you just need to change pace. Okay, that's right.
Well, that certainly cost us a chunk of time.
And whose fault is that?
Oh, yeah, I want names.
Oh, what names? Yeah, that's how that works. Hey, buddy. What are we fighting here? Tired of the grind? Then here are a few tips. You're sure to like. Cheers, guys. A few words of warning though, when you apply active mode, time continues to flow. Also in auto battle mode, party members merely repeat the last commands you gave them. They don't make choices for you, so keep an eye on the action. Basic menu enemies are targeted automatically for you. However, you can always override this with the... Okay. Hold on now. Well,
That was a good fight.
sure. Okay. It was a good fight. Totally don't know what I did. XP you learn in battle is split. Okay. Phoenix down. Nice.
Look who's here!
We've got the advantage.
Let's use a basic attack. Basic attack.
All right.
Good job.
I already got one, I guess. Like, do I need to capture him? Can I capture him? I don't think I can. Because I already got just the one, right? Uno momento. Cheers, Henny. Cheers. Well, see, that's the deal. Is like some places can't open new businesses because they have to redo the parking lot. And like the laws are like ridiculous of how much you need. It's just getting stupid. Ooh, let's see where I'm going. Alright, check that out. Oh, another fight, man. Let's just kick some butt. I haven't even checked out my guys yet in a minute. Let's see what we can do. Attack. Bye. Imprison the guy. I got one. Yay! And the other one can just, we'll say, go away.
We did it!
That wasn't so bad.
Level up, away we go, yay! Meh. What does he do? There we go. Status ability good. Oh, he's not very well trained. We'll keep with what we've got because it's working. Right? We'll just play the game. I should see if I can change how the camera, or how the map turns.
Come on, bring it.
Let's begin.
Just zap him, man.
No trouble at all.
That's a tiny little squirrel. I don't care. Get that. On to the bad guy.
Lon, don't touch it this time.
I know. But could we see all this stuff before?
Now that you fought that thing the once,
Questions.
you can see all
Good
its information.
questions.
And if you happen to know some leaf or magic, you can peep at its data before you even jump in. Very good thing to keep in the mind.
Got it.
Yep, very good thing to keep in the mind, Lom.
Why are you repeating it? And just for my sake?
I'm gonna have to come back here to this. Now I'm leading as the girl. I can do that too.
Dude, it's on.
Let's make this good.
Or the guy. Change who the leader is. Scratchy.
Well, that ought to do it.
That ought to do it. So I decided if I was going to get a decent game for 100 subscribers, I need a square thing. I need a square thing that not too many people have seen. As far as I know in my circles. You know, something different. And I thought this hit the bill. Cheers, guys. And all the Japanese music I can't understand. Oh. 3/4 can't understand. My goodness. You know, I gotta say, so the pandemic happened at that back, right? And it's nothing to do with any of that, but I'm talking bugs. Bugs in the last year or so. Last 2 years or so. nobody was out doing anything about it because of what was going on. And like, is it just me, or are the bugs just insane? I'm talking like outside bugs, cicadas and grasshoppers and tigers and whatever, you name it, man. Ladybugs and moths. Boy, did that explosion happen.
Chapter 2. Foretold by Prophecy.
Chapter 2, foretold by prophecy. Just nothing, just go forward, huh?
Hey sis, is that a town over there at the end of the bridge?
Yeah, and I don't know why, but something about it takes me back.
Alright. Nice and pretty. That is nice and pretty. Gotta admit.
Huh?
Oh.
Cactuar on the front. Well done. Well done.
So,
it's a cactuar
you think
train.
we're supposed to get on?
My good lord.
Absolutely. I'll be aboard.
Oh, dude!
Well,
Oh, hey sis, let's park it here.
Sure.
I'm hoping to save soon is what I really want. I'll tell you what I want. What I really, really want.
Hi.
Hi.
So tiny.
Whoa!
They're
look,
tiny.
my needles. I don't know how long it's been since we've had new passengers.
Okay.
Right, tickets, please.
Right.
A mirage?
What? It talks?
Oh, I indeed.
The way it moves, that's great.
But I'm also the train conductor, so tickets, please.
Conductor?
That's great.
Alright. If Tama can talk, then why not?
But the train tickets that we need...
Right here.
Right the hell?
Wow, semi-lifetime passes, eh? Haven't feasted my eyes on one of these in a swell spell. Right then, pleasant journey.
Where did those tickets come from?
In the crow made sure I was provided with everything we could ever need. Yep.
Okay then.
Yep, the yep.
So why a semi-lifetime pass? And not a lifetime one?
Semi-lifetime pass. What? Just in case? Well, it makes sense if you have a world that has, you know, many lifetimes. Apparently. Wow. Gosh, I hope there's a save crystal thingy nearby. 'Cause I got stuffs I gotta do. I will return. But let's play until we find one, shall we?
Wow, this place rules.
Something right out of a fantasy.
Like a Final Fantasy.
Hey, Tom, why don't you hitch a ride?
Roger the Dodger!
Pardon. If I may ask, would you be kind enough to tell me what country you hail from?
Oh, us? We're,
that place.
Mirage is from the Bahamutian army!
Elsewhere. That's the name of it. I hail from elsewhere.
What's a Bahamut?
Well, the Bahamutian Federation has a whole army of mirages in their employ.
huh? Someone's made a whole army out of that?
Sounds just fine by me. Line them up nice and neat for us, so we can round them up.
Huh? Hey, wait up! Lon!
All right, you Bahamoos. What's your beef, huh?
You wanna make it sound like they're made of beef.
Yeah, Lon. Don't you know what's at stake?
No bueno. Oh, so we're both doing okay then. With 8, is that 8 health or lose? I don't get it. Oh, that's got to be, yeah. Oh, that's right, because of the stack. Yeah, we're doing good. Just flat attack him.
Gotcha.
Didn't capture him. All I want to do is find a save point.
Whoa.
That would
What
be
the?
awesome.
What just happened? Why wasn't I able to imprison that mirage?
Didn't you see the light that's surrounding it? That means it's the beholden to another keeper.
The what? B.O.? They smell?
No! What I mean is, the Mirage already has another the master. So until you give their boss the old he's the hoe, you won't be able to claim it for yourself.
Uh-huh. Okay. Understood. The red, see the, like the...
Oh, fire whoever wrote that
crimson
little
glow around it.
On the fourth wall stuff.
Giants.
Oh, whoops.
Are they Bahamutian soldiers?
But they drove the mirages off for us.
It's just like the prophecy, word for word.
But which one?
Well, we know how it ends.
Please, may I speak with you?
Huh?
Oh, sure.
I wasn't ready for another half hour of dialogue here.
The two of you. You've traveled here from another world.
Oh, well, I mean...
Actually, I think you're pretty much spot on. And we're Mirage Keepers, too.
Can't say it sucks, though.
Why not? Face it, we're too awesome to try and hide it. I'm like exuding all over.
Mom, you don't even know what
Exuding all over.
There is someone who'd like to have a word with you. Could you possibly stop by Castle Cornelia?
So let's find this Casa Cornelius place. Doesn't Casa mean up? It's gotta be higher up.
Well, you still got the direction correct. Even if the rest of that was completely off the base.
That woman must be important if she's inviting us to the castle.
She must be.
Castle Cornelia is up near the top of the town.
Oh,
cool.
Right. We should stop by.
We should, but like, I want to save my goddamn game, man.
Castle Cornelia is up near the top of the town.
Oh, good lord.
Right. We should stop by.
It's gonna do that to me. Like, I just wanted to save the game, man. That's all I wanted to do. Nope, can't save the game. You gotta go talk to the...
What's up, guys? Nice arm.
Leave them alone, please.
Look at Cactar over there, man. That was one of the greatest things I've seen in a minute. It was funny.
Thank you for coming. Welcome to the Kingdom of Cornelia. I am Princess
Alright,
Sarah.
Princess, give us the rundown. Let's get it over with.
Wait, you're like a princess?
We had
Totally.
no idea. Oh my
She's a
gosh.
princess.
I am so sorry Lon acted like such a royal idiot.
I'm not royal.
Oh, and I'm his older sister, Rain. It's an honor.
Please forgive the ruse. At first, I suspected that you might be agents sent here by Bahamut. I was wrong. You stood up bravely against their mirages and kept our
Bravely?
town safe.
I'm
All
brave.
of Cornelia thanks you.
Oh, I wouldn't say we were that brave. Really.
Yeah.
Stop, you're so modest. Still, the fact of the matter is, we didn't do anything all that outstanding.
Yeah, we're
push a
more
couple of
in-standing
buttons.
types.
Huh? I'm pretty sure that in-standing isn't an actual the word.
Oh, forgive me. It's just so hard to believe that you two are the stuff of prophecies.
Prophecies? Oh,
Stanley could have won
that's
this.
right. I think I heard the
Stan-
townsfolk
Stanley can win
going
this.
on about some kind of prophecy too.
About.
Oh, I am sorry. If you will permit me, I will explain it from the beginning. You see, Cornelia is an unfederated state midway up Grimoire.
Unfederated?
Yes. Let me explain that as well. The majority of Grimoire's countries and municipalities have annexed themselves to the Bahamutian Federation under the rule of Brandalus, the Herald King. Cornelia, however, has continued to maintain its sovereignty. The Federation has made attempts to erode this stance countless times, but we have held our ground, and now Bahamut has taken to armed provocation.
You mean like that
Armed
Mirage attack before?
provocation.
Yes.
So where does this prophecy factor in?
The Azure Prophecy speaks of a divergence. When time begins its march anew, they shall return as visitors. Giants from the hills of a world not our own. Upon Grimoire, they will wreak two divergent futures. One that brings salvation, and the other ruin, an enigma to confound even the highest mind.
The giants may reek to futures?
Reek, huh? Oh, man! Tama, this prophecy's about you!
What are you
Really?
talking about? There's nothing wrong with the way I smell! You big dummy!
Well, at least I'm dumber than you!
Wow.
I'm sorry, Your Highness. I'm afraid there's just no hope for them.
Yeah, this.
So, the giants from the hills, as in Ninewood Hills? I guess it's one of those believe what you want to things. But yeah, so far, it does seem to match up. Do you mind if I ask you a slightly awkward question? If this federation is really so terrible, why have so many countries agreed to become members?
Most of the Mirages in Grimoire, not all, but certainly most of them, are now firmly under the Federation's control. With such a powerful army behind them, citizens can go about their lives without fearing the Mirages that still roam free.
Dude, they control that many Mirages? Seriously?
Yes! Dude.
Whoa.
King Randall's herald lieutenants, known as Sigwardus and Pelennor,
Not right.
command all of
None of this is right.
Mirages with the same authority as the famous Queen of the Keepers of ages past.
So there was a Queen of the Keepers? Sounds like she was pretty powerful.
Yes, but that was more than a century ago.
So, sorry for the string of dumb questions, but if the Federation can guarantee that kind of absolute protection, wouldn't it be worthwhile to take them up on their offer?
It may seem wise, but you see, membership in the Federation involves following their laws, and adoption of a heinous creed. It chills me right to the marrow of my bones.
That bad?
Yes. I beg you, see for yourselves. Once you've done so, well, you will understand.
All right then.
Now then, may I ask what the two of you intend to do next?
Well, whatever's going on out there, the only thing we can do right now is just keep rounding up more Mirages, am I right?
Oh?
Apparently, at one time we commanded a whole legion of them. But somehow, we lost them along with our memories. So, we're hoping by getting the Mirages back, we might stumble on some clues about our past.
That's
Let's
right.
do it. We can do it.
So if Mirages like those goblins are bugging you, we can lay down the smack.
Lay down.
We can lay down the smack, he says.
I think what he's trying to say is we'll help you out, or at least in the best way we know how.
Oh, wonderful. You have my thanks. Mine and all Cornelia's.
Still, if we're going to be any help, don't you think we need to beef up our arsenal first? 'Cause we can't put up much of a fight without some strong Mirages.
Good point. Princess, do you know of any nearby places where strong Mirages live?
Certainly. If you travel to the northeast of Cornelia, you'll find the Nether Nebula, a network of caverns inhabited by many wild Mirages.
Ooh, nice.
Not at all. Savage Mirages have been sighted in the nebula. You may well end up dead.
That's cool.
If you insist upon going, then please take the utmost caution.
He will, Your Highness. Otherwise, he's gonna be extremely sorry!
Wait a minute, why just me? What did I do?
Hey Queen, do you have any gear we can use? Yes, let's save the progress. And at that point, I'm going to end for this session. And then we will move on to... I don't even know if that was recording my voice. Ah, no, it was not recording my voice. I didn't think so. So, with that said,
it looks
now
like
that I am saved,
we'll need to wind our way down to reach the exit.
I'm going to get myself ready for other crud I have to do this evening. And we will pick up from there on part 2 of the game.